Fiora, why are you tapping? Why you got a twitch? It's like you're nervous about something. Like you don't know how to react to something in front of you. I mean, what? What's the big deal? Oh well. She's adjusting herself. You know what? Let's just keep in first person and let's not question anything at all. Hey everyone, welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. In the last episode, we tracked down the culprit between the Nopon drug ring, and justice and peace has now returned to Frontier Village. Plus, the demon now has free of all debts. But now that we're back here in Alchemoth, in the Imperial Sanctum where Mele's father once stood, and now Mele takes refuge as princess, let's have a nice heart-to-heart. A normal heart-to-heart in our clothing. Because, you know, so close, it's so far. To what? Nice shot, Shulk there. I would never guess you were a princess, Melia.
I'm sorry I hid it from you. I was waiting for the right time to tell you, but it never came.
I should have figured it out from the way you dress.
I dress differently to other girls.
I'll say. It's not a bad thing.
Really, that is quite a relief. I don't really know what others girls wear, so I was worried.
Clothes really aren't that important. I mean, look at me. I'm naked. I like you just the way you are. Shulk, it's awkward that Fiora is pretty much right next to you while saying that. You could be a princess, a pauper, or even a crazy alien world. Or from a crazy alien world. Foreshadow. I'd still be a friend, but I always will be.
If you keep talking like that, you'll get back in my good books. But I do wonder what it would be like if we were not a princess.
Nothing would change.
I suppose not. I would most likely still have met all of you and traveled with you. But I don't know, Shulk. Sometimes I look at everyone and I get very jealous.
You do? Why?
Everyone is so at ease with each other. They get to be themselves. I was brought up as a member of the high-end Imperial family.
But you're not stuck in your stuffy palace anymore. You're free now. So go on, show it off. Do something really crazy. It'll be our secret.
You mean right now, in front of you? No, I'm too embarrassed. I can't. Please don't make me Shulk.
You don't have to, it's fine. But give it some thought.
I shall take your advice into consideration. And maybe one day you will see me do something crazy.
Shulk, you couldn't have sounded creepier in the most awkward places and showing your Shulk ass. If that's not indicative of what the tone implies, especially with if you're being right next to you, God, I don't know what. Yeah, sure. Do something crazy. Thing is, Shulk, which one do you pick? I'm sure some forums on the internet would say both, but it's not an ideal world, unfortunately. I mean, I personally would hate to be in that predicament, and yet I think it's an envy of a lot of guys. It's like, oh, I wish I had two girls fawning over me. But when you're in that situation, it's probably one of the last things you want.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's nice, but in reality, oh, it's not. It's like saying, hey, I want to be an adult. But then when you grow up, you want to be a kid again. Things are never that simple. What is simple, though, is we've been given this quest a long time ago. We finally need to hand it in.
You went already? Wow, that was quick. What's that, a fish for me? It's spoiled by now.
Yeah.
How thoughtful of him. It's just like Theo to be thinking of others. He's a kind soul. Maybe if I make this into a soup, I'll get better sooner. I'm gonna get some rest so I can get back to work tomorrow.
That fish is a month old, and it's probably going to kill someone. But hey, it's all good. It's all good. It just got a little bit of rot. It's fine. Shulk, let's just go over and let's forget you ever had this conversation with Fior Remelia.
Welcome.
I don't know what to do. The scheduled inspection is just around the corner, but I have a bad feeling something's gonna go wrong. You listen? Oh, thank you. Here's the thing. I'm in charge of inspecting the ether exhaust system, but I'm almost certain something will go wrong this time. I have a sense for these things. I'm sure something terrible is gonna go wrong this year. It comes around once every 10 years, so I suppose I can skip it just this once, but it doesn't feel right. So will you check on the ether exhaust system for me? I'd be so grateful.
Okay.
I'm so glad. It's just like you to check that nothing seems out of the ordinary. If everything seems alright, then I'll carry out the proper inspection.
And we have another exclusive area to explore, and we'll get right on that. Well, right away. Now, if only we can remember where it is. Don't worry, it'll come to me. It'll connect eventually. Also, Ryan is a neon light. Look, man, our sparkle. Think Ricky wants to ride me. Have fun, sparkle. That can be taken in many ways. I apologize, and you are sick for thinking that. Shame on you. And not too far, we get a new area opens up with a brand new enemy. Although, not really a new enemy. You'll see what I mean in a bit. He will bathe in. I'm gonna guess he likes to bathe in the ether. So why not? This guy is well, kind of a joke if you ask me. He does have a talent art, which is Atomic Glow 4, which can inflict blaze. Apart from that, he has Hard Bash, which dazes, and Side Swing, which topples. AKA, this guy has nothing new, unique about him in any way, shape, or form. He has Support Mechon, which just buff him up as well as themselves, but this guy we've seen 1,000 times. It'd be kind of nice if you had, like, I don't know, different type of Mechon jumping in and out from any exhaust system. But apart from that, not really much to say. Ironically, this guy is probably one of the least unique monsters that you'll see in any way. And here's the worst thing. He doesn't even class as a unique quest enemy. If you can get behind the barrier, he's actually there. Existing spawn. So if you are able to do that and kill him and you get this quest, there might be a chance he doesn't pop up because of the spawn rates.
Wow.
Making this quest pretty much null and void, or if you were extremely unlucky, you'd think it's broken. But apart from that, nothing really exciting.
And he's not leveled enough to even drop an art bolt, is he?
Yes, he is.
Oh. I thought it was level 55 or 56.
Nope. Apparently this game is built on a throne of lies. I really wish we had clarity on this. No, wait. That's what we're here for. But in case it's though to cut it short, the art books he does drop are Drive Boost, Power Effect, Stream Edge, and Summon Aqua. So, aka not the most exciting of art books. Because Drive Boost and Power Effect are pretty much some of Melia and Charlotte's least used arts. And Summon Aqua erases set the world on fire. So Stream Edge is pretty much your only goal, but that's like a 0.9% drop rate. So basically what I'm trying to say, this fight's a wash. It's just completely and utterly redundant. And you know what the biggest kick in teeth is? These things spawn automatically once this thing's been killed. And guess what? Your quest is over. The side quest is technically finished. And after killing a unique monster, you'd say, "Ooh, look, gold chest. I'll pick it up." These things are there to inherently stop you from doing it and artificially extending the side quest. I don't like this one bit. But you know what? Something that I have ranted and raved about in the episode in which we got it, I would have really preferred if this was like the armor side quest. At least it's something unique. At least it's a unique monster we're taking on.
Yeah.
At least it's a slurry of new-ish enemies, and it's a challenge. So I'd take that, but here? I don't know. I just feel like this is where the side quest design sort of either drops in quality or just gets really muddled for all the reasons I've stated in this episode. And there is an alluding point to all this, but I can't talk about Route yet because I want to wait until a certain point in the game. But I will say this, it includes Charlotte, and Ryan's Sword Drive does not mess around with that combo. No matter how many times I see it, it makes me go, oh.
Yeah, 36,000 damage.
I might be a meathead, but at least this meat's strong.
It's not over.
No! Because why would you think that? Because I repeat, your side quest is technically done now!
I thought it was just a unique monster and that's it.
It technically is! It is! Because again, the side quest is finished. You can go back to the quest giver, and then that's it. But no! Yeah, you get the gist. We'll be right back.
Ricky skill tree.
Ricky come out of nowhere to say finished. Is it over yet? Can we go home now? I wanna put this in the goddamn plunger. Ay. Did we get any books? No! Because of course that's all starting to look because it's Rhine time. I guess since now I can talk about it, since there pretty much isn't a better time. You notice how many times Charles said now in that battle? Mm-hmm. Fun fact, that voice clip got used for the initial cutscene against Zord. They reused the cutscene dialogue for battle dialogue. That's something you see very often. Again, minor thing. I thought I'd make it known.
Welcome. Mech on one ether exhaust system? If I'd gone alone as scheduled. Thank you so much. I might have never made it out of there if I hadn't sent you ahead. If this is gonna happen every time I go to inspect the place, I wish it were scheduled to take place every 100 years. Then I would only have a panic attack once every century.
That's good, I guess. We get break 4, and that is a very useful thing to have, as well as 4-star affinity. Well, so that's definitely useful. But we're not done yet. We have a myriad of things to look at and do. So let's get started.
Hi. When Mom and Dad fight, Zerx lets me hang out with her. You can see because she's way over there, leave me alone. When I'm feeling down, I go talk to her and she just listens to me. Zekit is so cool. She's like my idol and friend all in one. I wish could be more like her.
You get no network. Talking to a lot to Machina.
Hey there, got a second? I need you to tell me something. It's my mom and dad. They won't stop fighting. I hate it when they fight and they do it all the time. So if they won't stop it, I'm gonna find a way to make them stop. But I need your help.
Oh man, it's a bit of a pain. I hate it when mom and dad fight. I wouldn't know because they're dead.
Okay, here's the deal. They're fighting because their precious keepsake broke. So I figured the best way to stop them fighting is to fix it. Fix the keepsake and everything will go back to normal. Thing is, I don't know what it was made of, so I can't get the materials I need to fix it. I don't know what to go anymore near my mom and dad right now, so you have to go talk to them about that keepsake.
Oh damn! I gotta talk to people who are a pain in my ass. I hate talking to people about their mom and dad. It makes me sad because I don't have a mom or dad. Because they're still dead. Not the game talks about it anymore.
At least it's not Melly doing that.
Ouch! That's all I'll say. Just oof, oof. My daughter Mix, she asked for your help with something.
Oh, that's a female. We made the same mistake last time.
Wait, that's a woman?
The child we just talked to. That's a girl. we made the same mistake last time.
It's not my fault that the child voices in this game are so vague. Oh, I see. This must be about the feud I'm having with her mother, aka my wife, because I don't want to use that word because it makes me sick to my stomach. Obviously, I want our fight to end. It's like everyone else does. That's why I want to kill her. But unless that precious keepsake is repaired, how can it? By murder. What's worse, I don't recall what materials it's made of. Filler bloom scales, or fly bloom scales. Won't be enough, but for now, would you mind finding some? We've got to murder some flyers.
Hi there.
Meanwhile, if only I could use this gun properly after the talk we just talked about. Oh, if only this feud with my wife could stop. Load my rifle. And everyone will be fine. Oh, hello. Thing is, I was hoping I could defend the village. Yes, that's it. That's why I was trying making a gun. Before I knew it, it made more powerful than I could handle. This gun is just beyond me. Ah, that sucks. Mechanism draws ether through the barrel. It works great. The problem is it draws too much. It's too hard to control. But you don't want to hear about that.
Charles says, I do.
I want to shoot someone. The number of monsters around the village has increased again.
That happens a lot.
I'm glad I have a gun of some kind, but I can't fight like this. I know it's rude of me to ask, but would you mind helping me? Dude, you have a lot of stuff to deal with. I'm incredibly grateful, and I know I've left this in the right hands.
Hi there.
Dude, you have a lot of problems. Oh my god, my wife and now monsters are at my door. What's the difference? I'm never funny, keep in mind. I'm really glad we never have disputes like that.
Yeah.
We never have keepsakes. Except for our wedding rings.
Yes.
Mixik wishes to fix the keepsake for Kazat and I? She's right though, we've been fighting for far too long. Precious keepsake that broke was a handcrafted brooch. It's dear to us because my husband and I made it together. What do we use to make it? Now let me think here. Bronze wood and... no. I can't remember the second thing we used to make it.
Luckily, we got the wood. I like how it gives us a chill plus. We keep... we put the issue on ice. I mean, to be fair, if I were to talk about us photography, what is our keepsake? Would it be our Xeno collection?
Probably.
I mean, of course, from our wedding rings, and our wedding photos, etc., etc. I mean, how can you really break a, a game? Well, apart from what we do. Seeing glitches and seeing everything else upon that, like that. But you know what? We got some time. Let's talk about nice chat. Let's have a nice chat about keepsakes, friendship, and awkward promises we made to another girl.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Sorry to drag you away at a time like this. It's okay, what did you want to talk about? I didn't want to say this earlier, but until I met you, I thought Melia was the one for him. For who? Are you talking about Shulk? Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I don't want to meddle. I'm just an onlooker. I don't really mind which of you gets the guy. Thanks, I think. I know that you're a big deal to the boys, so don't worry. Lately that's been clear as can be. Lately? You mean after you found me? Yeah, since you came back. I mean, Shulk looked out for everyone like the good guy he is, but he's definitely changed since you joined us. He has? How do you mean? He doesn't seem so grimly determined. Grim? Anything doesn't sound much like the Shulk to me. He might not have even noticed the change himself, but I did. Dumb man did. Ricky might have done? But not Melly and Ryan. They saw him differently. Ryan's been going through almost the same thing as Shulk. And Melia what? What were you gonna say? You'll have to talk to her if you want to find that out. I shouldn't be the one to tell you. Fair enough. But I'd still be happy to see either of you get together with Shulk. Hey, that's kind of you, Charla. Wish me luck.
Charla, you've broken your promise to Melia. How could you?
No.
And so, the friend turns traitor. Oh my god. So much for keepsake promise, what the hell?
Yeah.
Ever since I lost Gado, I've just said, I'll do whatever the hell I want.
Rebellious, Charla.
Rebellious. You know what, Melia? I'm not gonna let you get lucky. I've lost my man, you're gonna lose yours. Chaos! But anyway, though, on that chaotic, ultimate, lightning fury /like ending, that's about as forceful as a connection as I can make it. Oh well, I think we're gonna end things off here. So, next episode, guys, I think, are gonna proceed going forward. The Mechanis is looming. Egil is getting bored.
And so are Dixon and Elvis. Yeah.
They're probably drunk off their asses right now, going, hey. They're hanging out with McCall going, hey, do you think Shulk's ever going to remember? I don't think so. I think we're all dead. Any minute now, the Mechanis is just going to be like, clamp, grab, kill, dead. But hopefully before that happens, we are going to go up there and stop him. So, next time on Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, we take the fight to Egil. And then, who knows what will happen. So, that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this episode, be sure to like it. If you don't like it, well then, you can be left to die while the Mechanis clamps you and kills you.
Yeah.
But until then, if you want to subscribe to see more content like this, be sure to subscribe and we'll see you next time.